Hey, welcome back on my channel. I appreciate the way you are liking my channel, you are subscribing, you are sharing. Please keep the good work going. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Today, I want to further on the discussion I started on why Africa is so poor and yet we are so endowed. I was asking a question: why is African nations and the leaders supporting the exportation of their raw materials and not rather, creating companies, industries that will employ African citizens and then make Africa develop infrastructurally and economically? For instance, Ghana is one of the largest supplier of cocoa worldwide. Cocoa is used for so many things: chocolate, candies, butter, and all sorts. Yet, Africa is taking all that out to the Western world that use them to create candies and sweets and chocolates, and then they bring it here, selling on to us so exorbitant prices. Nigeria also exports cocoa, but recently I was gladdened when I heard Nana Akufo of Ghana telling France and the delegates that they will stop exporting cocoa, rather than exporting, they would love to begin to build, industries in Ghana that will produce sweets, candies, and chocolates. That's a very good development. I hope other African nations and their leaders will follow suit. Nigeria, for instance, is one of the largest, in fact, is the largest exporter of crude oil in Africa, in West Africa. Yet, there is no refineries working in Nigeria. We had refineries working before now, but they just stopped working. And leaders after leaders, no one is having the willpower to put our refineries to work. Do you know how much of jobs Nigeria is exporting or taking outside of its shores by exporting crude oil? And yet there's so much height in the population of the jobless, especially of the youths, jobless youths, graduates, school leavers, not having things to do in my nation, Nigeria. Yet Nigeria is exporting its crude oil, exporting its raw materials. Rubber. Nigeria is one of the largest exporters of rubber. Rubber is used to produce plastic. You see, Africa needs to have a rethink of what she actually wants in the League of Nations. Are we going to continue like this? Do we want to truly be free, or we want to remain slaves, servants to other developing nations? Our youths are moving in droves. Our professionals are moving in droves. It was in the 80s when I was in the school, primary school. I was hearing of brain drain. But now brain drain is like it has come to stay. Has it come to stay? Is it now our reality? We need to stop it. Just last year, 2021, 2020 and 2021, Nigerian medical professionals in their thousands were moving to Saudi Arabia. In the open, they were taking, application form, filling forms, and applying for jobs in Saudi Arabia in their thousands. I'm talking of tens of thousands. Africa must stop this brain drain. We must stop shipping our best to other worlds. We must stop, letting our best go out of our hands, slip out of our fingers. Now is the time to spring up to action and begin to restructure our nations, restructure our continent, restructure our priority. We need to rethink and then rearrange our priorities. What do we need? What do we want? We were crying against slavery. We were crying against being forgotten and being marginalized. Now we are free and our destiny is in our hands. I pray that we have a rethink, we have a reorganization of our priority, and I pray that we begin to take proactive steps and actions in the right direction in order for the next decade our nations and our youth, our citizens, not to be, not to continue in this particular situation that we have been coming on in over years, not to continue in it the next decade. The next decade can make a very big difference, either to continually move forward or to never rise again. But I believe and I know that we'll choose the right thing and do the right thing for our nation, and choose the right path for our nation and our continent. Thank you for listening to me. See you in the next video. Please leave your comments. I will respond to them. Ask any question that you need to ask. DM me, message me. Just let me see that we are flowing. Please don't forget to share.